Here I am inside Lumafusion, and I'm going to make a short form portrait video about 30 seconds long that consists of a voiceover, which is the footage you're seeing here, and then there's a screen recording that you're seeing right here. Now, the most important thing is to get the audio done first. So I'm going to drag that onto the timeline. Now there are gaps that you see all inside this video that I'm going to remove so I can get this down to 30 seconds. And also it just makes a better video if you don't have these gaps. When I recorded this, I'm reading from a script and trying to get it perfect the first time out. If I miss a line, I'll skip over it and then just edit the audio like I'm doing now. In Lumafusion, this first video track here, when you remove something, like let me take out some of the gap right here by using the blade. I just cut into the timeline. See how that snaps back? If we were doing that up here on the second video track, you see how this allows you to make a gap in there? The first track allows me to edit the audio, and then I'll show you what I do when it's time to lay the screen capture on top of it. Let's listen to what we have so far.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 7 color design to 3. Switch to grayscale. Under levels, adjust the highlights, then the shadow. Select all copy. Paste into Illustrator.
Okay, so you see these gaps that I'm going to take out? And then where I cut right here, that's my testing 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to select this track and go into the edit mode. Now down here, I'm on audio. I'm going to use the dynamics processor. I found this to be really great for voiceovers to put a medium gate on it. And now when I play, I'm going to see where I'm leveling out here. Typically at the beginning, I can see this is a little bigger here, and then it kind of steadies out for the rest of the video. So I may have to do a little adjustment to just this part right here later. But as a whole, I want to go ahead and play.
7 color design to 3.
And then I'm going to add some gain in here.
Levels, adjust the highlights, then the shadow. Select all copy. Paste into Illustrator.
So if we go back here,
Seven color design to 3. Switch to grayscale. Under levels, adjust the highlights, then the shadow. Select all copy. Paste into Illustrator. Image trace.
okay, that's pretty good. So now I'm going to start cutting out the little spaces of audio. You can use this to cut, or I'm just going to use the keyboard shortcut. Once I cut, then I'm just going to drag that extra space out. Trying to get this down to 30 seconds. And the last cut here.
7 color design to 3. Switch to grayscale. Under levels, adjust the highlights, then the shadow. Select all copy. Paste.
Okay, that's good. Now here's where the trick comes in. If I drop the screen capture right on top of here, and then I go to edit the portions of this video that match up with my voiceover, I'll end up creating gaps in here where it doesn't snap back down and I have to drag and piece it together. And sometimes there's huge gaps where I may go clear down to here and find a little piece and delete here, and look, I've got to drag this all the way back to the other end. That takes a long time. So instead, I'm going to select the whole voiceover timeline like this and drag it up to the second video track. Now I'm going to hide that because you're not going to see me in the video. Now be sure to lock this video track as well. Now when I drag this screen capture down, when I start making my edits and cutting out the portions I don't need, it's going to collapse and line up perfect with my audio. And when the edit is complete, I have my 30-second video ready to go on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts.
7 color design to 3. Switch to grayscale. Under levels, adjust the highlights, then the shadow. Select all copy, paste into Illustrator, image trace, make and expand. Delete the outside white, place a color reference. Copy the art to another layer and hide. Color the gray elements, delete the text, color the rest red. Go to the copy, color it all black and merge. Switch it to a stroke and turn red. Increase the stroke. Done.